When gold died, the world didn't collapse. It adapted, it evolved, it found something new to believe in. In 1971, when President Richard Nixon ended the dollar's link to gold, he ended a religion. For thousands of years, money had weight. It was something real, or at least it felt real. When gold was abandoned, money became an idea, a belief system written on paper and promises. That day, the world quietly crossed a threshold, no longer bound by metal. The age of gold was over, the age of debt had begun. At first, few people understood what had happened, but beneath the surface, everything had changed. Gold gone, dollars floating on trust, faith replaced metal, confidence became the new currency. Banks freed from gold discovered new magic. They could create money from nothing. Each time a loan was made, new money was born. When repaid, it died. Money, the thing we work for, save, and fear losing, is mostly credit. Debt became the foundation of modern civilization. The future became the collateral. Through the 1970s and 80s, a new order emerged. Debt was celebrated. Loans meant expansion. Mortgages meant progress. Deficits meant investment. The debt machine was born, a system that could expand indefinitely as long as people believed. Every nation became addicted to it, every government, every household, every company. It didn't care who borrowed, only that they did. In the past, gold had limited ambition. Now restraint was a flaw. Why save when you can borrow? Why wait when you can print? The machine rewarded risk and glorified revenge. The higher the number climbed, the further people drifted from truth. By the 1990s, credit wasn't just a tool, it was the bloodstream of society. Plastic cards replaced cash. Mortgages multiplied, students' loans soared. Debt no longer carried shame. It was normal, encouraged, and expected. People didn't ask how the system worked, only that it did. If your house price rose or your stocks grew, you felt wealthy. But it wasn't real wealth, it was future income borrowed early. The media called it the new economy: endless growth, endless confidence. Every miracle hides a cost, every boom hides a reckoning. The money supply expanded faster than the production. Prices rose faster than wages. People mistook inflation for prosperity. They thought they were getting richer. Credit became the oxygen of modern life. Without it, the system couldn't breathe. We replaced a world of gold and limits with a world of digits and delusion. Then came 2008. The illusion broke. Banks created loans so complex even they couldn't understand them. They sold debt as wealth, risk as safety, fantasy as fact. The dominoes fell with terrifying speed. Mortgage defaults became bank failures, panic became collapse, trillions in paper wealth evaporated. People saw what money truly was: belief held together by fear. To save the system, governments did the only thing they could: they fed the machine. They created more debt, more credit, more illusion. They called it quantitative easing, a polite phrase for printing money. Trillions conjured from nowhere, injected straight into the bloodstream of the dying patient. The economy recovered, on paper, but nothing had been fixed. The debt machine hadn't died, it had evolved. After 2008, there was no going back. The illusion had become the only reality. Interest rates hit zero, savings lost value. Every crisis since has been met the same way: print, borrow, repeat. The machine no longer fuels the world, it is the world. Governments borrow to buy votes, corporations borrow to buy themselves, citizens borrow to buy hope. We live on borrowed time, borrowed credit, borrowed confidence. The modern world is a monument to the idea that tomorrow will always come. Global debt crossed 300 trillion. Yet the machine keeps turning because it must. If it ever stops, the illusion ends. And when illusions die, empires follow. Debt is the mirror of gold. Where gold was heavy and limited, debt is light and infinite. Both were built on faith. We traded vaults for spreadsheets, coins for code, kings for central bankers. But the hierarchy remains. A small group controls the illusion while the rest live inside it. And like priests of old, they tell us debt is good, confidence eternal. When Rome fell, its coins turned worthless. When Spain collapsed, its silver sank with its ships. When Britain faded, its pound weakened. And when America breaks, it will be trust that collapses. Because trust is the real currency. What binds nations, markets, and people? Every generation believes its system is different, smarter, immune to history. But every generation makes the same mistake. We don't learn, we reinvent. When gold failed, we built debt. When debt fails, we'll build something new. Digital currencies, blockchain, AI-driven money. Money is a mirror. It reflects our values, not our value. The reflection shows our greed, our fear, our obsession with permanence. We believe we're managing money, but money is managing us. The debt machine never sleeps. Every second, it hums beneath our cities, inside our homes, inside our hearts. Your savings are someone else's debt, your prosperity, someone else's burden. It doesn't care about justice or truth, only momentum. One day, the rhythm will stop, and when it stops, we'll search for a new belief to replicate the old one. But history doesn't repeat, it compounds. Every empire falls the same way, under the weight of its own promise. If you enjoyed this video, please drop us a like and consider subscribing for more content like this.